Most men lose in modern dating not because they're weak, but because they're blind to the signals and the biological reality shaping female choices. Today, the advantage goes to the man who reads clusters of cues, understands hormones and evolution, and acts with strategic control, not blind hope. Here's the problem. Men listen to words and ignore signals. They accept explanations at face value and never analyze the nervous system responses, eye contact shifts, micro-touches, proximity, mirroring, changes in voice tone that actually predict attraction, compliance, and investment more reliably than stated intent. Words can be polite, socially desirable, or defensive. Signals are biological leaks from the limbic system, steered by dopamine, oxytocin, and vasopressin circuits that do not negotiate with logic or social scripts. When the brain tags a man as attractive or high value, behavior changes first. Reciprocal touch increases, dyadic synchronization tightens, and attention narrows. When it doesn't, explanations get longer and behavior stays flat. Attraction signals appear in clusters, not isolates. A single cue means noise, but 3 to 5 aligned cues mean probability. This is how to build advantage without chasing. Think in phases: attraction, comfort, trust, and seduction. Each phase has its own cluster profile, and moving phases without the cluster is how men get rejected, friend-zoned, or strung along. Evolutionary psychology frames this as adaptive mate choice under uncertainty. Women calibrate standards based on perceived mate value and context, creating shifting thresholds that favor men who signal dominance, risk management, resource potential, and emotional composure, especially under social pressure. Now let's get surgical. Clusters by phase. Attraction cluster: fast read, prolonged eye contact, spontaneous smile asymmetry, body orientation feet. First hair, neck preening, light proximity violations, and a softer, slower voice when addressed. 3 or more within 60-90 seconds indicate green lights for escalation of conversation depth and mild touch testing. Comfort trust cluster: mirroring of posture and pacing, shared laugh cadence, compliant micro requests, hold this, come here, increasing reciprocal touch, and topic self-disclosure. This is where oxytocin begins to anchor attention, and reciprocity predicts retention over time. Seduction cluster: maintained proximity in private space, acceptance of frame-led logistics, eyes-to-mouth gaze shifts, conscious breath pacing aligned with yours, and compliance with soft-spoken directives. Vasopressin and dopamine circuits sharpen focus here, and logistics become more predictive than words. The dark side isn't modesty about demonizing women, it is about understanding that mating psychology is strategic and often unconscious. Ignoring this makes men manipulable, while fluency makes men sovereign. Attraction is not a debate. It's a neurochemical event that either cascades or stalls, and the smart man engineers conditions that trigger the cascade instead of performing for approval. Dopamine primes novelty, status signals, and goal pursuit. Oxytocin reinforces reciprocity, touch, and pair bond cues. Vasopressin sharpens vigilance and territoriality. Together, they form the circuitry that interprets male behavior under evolution's filter of risk and reward. Practically, this means environment and behavior should be designed to spotlight leadership, risk-calibrated decisiveness, and calm nervous system tone under pressure. Dominance without tension, warmth without neediness. The mixed mating context matters. Women with higher perceived mate value tend to calibrate standards upward, seeking both genetic fitness signals and investment capacity. Context shifts thresholds and creates apparent contradictions that confuse men who expect linear logic in a non-linear game. The correct response is not complaint, but competence, control presentation, logistics, and vibe to match the phase, and verify attraction via clusters before investing time, attention, or resources. What men miss: overvaluing talk, undervaluing tells. Most men debate, few observe. The silent data, gaze, distance, initiations of touch, predict outcomes better than promises or rationales. Linear escalation: they escalate interest without confirming the cluster. They ask for intimacy before the nervous system has flipped into reciprocity, then call it mixed signals. Frame collapse: they outsource logistics, time, and energy to her availability. The nervous system reads that as lower status and reduces excitement. Adopt a 3-phase protocol that respects biology and maximizes advantage. Phase 1, attraction. Set the scene. Venues that enable movement, novelty, and micro-isolation. Bar corners, gallery side rooms, patio perimeters to amplify dopamine novelty without social threat. Display risk calibration. Direct openers with composed body language, steady eye contact, and concise statements. Courage plus calm reads as mate value and social dominance. Verify the cluster. Wait for 3 attraction cues before increasing investment. Eye contact holds, proximity, and self-touch grooming are reliable anchors. Phase 2. Comfort, trust. Slow the tempo, mirror pacing, switch to richer topics, and initiate light, situational touch. Track reciprocity. If she reinitiates touch within 20-60 seconds, oxytocin reciprocity is likely building. Logistics signal safety. Lead to quieter spaces, seated side-by-side angles, and cooperative actions. Synchronized dyadic states are the metric, not long speeches. Compliance gates. Small requests. Come check this. Hold this. Step over here. If compliance is smooth and paired with positive affect, escalation is warranted. Phase 3. Seduction. Keep voice lower and slower. Reduce words. Increase eye-to-mouth gazing intervals. If compliance with logistics is present, escalation should be smooth and paced. Maintain composure. Vasopressin dopamine balance rewards unreactive leadership. Tension spikes break state and collapse the frame. Always respect consent. Ethical congruence sustains attraction better than aggressive tactics, and reciprocity is the real predictor of retention. Modern environments distort ancestral cues. Online pools create an illusion of endless options, raising stated standards while genuine attraction still defaults to evolved triggers, status signals, composure under risk, and leadership in logistics. The result is paradox. More talk about what's ideal, more selection friction, and more volatility. Men who anchor to signals and phase-accurate behavior outperform men who negotiate ideals with words. The edge is scientific. Measure clusters, not comments. Verify reciprocity, not reassurance. And optimize environments that intensify the right neurochemistry at the right time. When attraction is real, clusters stack quickly under leadership. She orients feet toward the body mirrors. Posture accepts proximity, initiates light touch, and follows logistics. If 2 stacks appear in under 5 minutes, push to comfort. If they vanish under pressure, reset environment and reduce stimulus. When attraction is low, clusters fragment. Eye contact breaks, body angles away, no reciprocal touch. In that case, disengage politely. Scarcity preserves status, and forcing talk erodes value. In new relationships, high oxytocin predicts reciprocity and retention. Track behavior, not declarations. If reciprocity fades, chemistry has shifted, and strategy must update. Dominance here means responsibility under pressure. It's the disciplined capacity to lead logistics, manage state, and respect boundaries, not to coerce or manipulate. The strongest leverage comes from predictable calm and consistent action. Signals her nervous system reads as safety and excitement in balance. Men who weaponize neediness lose. Men who master composure and timing win consistently without theatrics. If mastery over signals, clusters, and phase-accurate escalation is valuable, lock into this channel now. Subscribe, drop a comment with the toughest dating scenario to decode next, and share this with one man who needs the biological reality more than pep talks. Upcoming lessons go deeper into oxytocin reciprocity, dopamine-driven novelty design, and logistics that convert interest into retention without chasing. Here's the ultimatum. Learn the signals, respect the phases, and control logistics, or stay frustrated, over-invested, and confused by words that never match behavior. The advantage belongs to the man who reads clusters and leads with calm authority, because biology rewards composure and punishes need. Every interaction is data. Either decode the nervous system and win ethically, or keep guessing and paying the price in time, money, and self-respect. Choose mastery now.